It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Colts and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Chris Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On second down now. It's Caldwell, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We're scoreless after 1.
4 down. Check 83, ball's going to 83.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. The Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That'll will go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles. Quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pull. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Pull. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Johnathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here.
Yeah, baby.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson from 10 yards out. And the Celtic Tigers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
The kick by Lambeau is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we have... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on second down. Pull. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the work.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there on third down. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Celtic Tigers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes our score 17-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On second down, it's Caldwell, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Crawford. 7 yards the pickup there. Second down and 3. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it. even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And he finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 8 yards to go on second down. Back to throw. Pull. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore there to make the grab. And the Celtic Tigers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is now 24. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Indy set to go on offense once more. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for two here. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And here's Jones again on second down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On fourth down, pull. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career, an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken number 1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Dublin, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.